Hi, my name is Sherry Sanders and I'm a County Extension Agent working in White County for the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture. And this is Agriculture. This series is designed to celebrate and promote women working in the field of agriculture in this state. This month's feature is Jennifer James, and we are in Jackson County at the community of Auburn, and this is her story.
So the dynamics of our farming operation, my dad started it years and years ago. And then when we came in, we all kind of had to find our way and figure out what our strengths were. And I think it's really important for family operations. Yes, if your son or your daughter or your brother or your sister wants to come in the operation, that is awesome. It is great. But we all need to try to fit in where our strengths are. And if your strengths aren't in running the crew and you're not a people person, well, maybe you need to be in the office, or maybe you need to be managing the grain bins, or whatever that looks like in your own particular operation. And so I think we have done a pretty good job at filling the positions that we really need to be filling. So my strengths are more in the business side. I'm really a numbers person. I'm good at, financial analysis and budgeting and numbers and, taking care of that side of the business. And so walking rice in my early years and scouting those fields and learning about the agronomy behind it helped me be able to take my strengths of my financial strengths and number strength and understand how to put it into agriculture. When they come in and they say, we gotta buy $1,000 a ton urea to put on, or we're not gonna be able to get this crop in and crop made, I understand what that means, and I understand the significance of needing urea fertilizer in a rice crop. And trying to figure out how to spend $1,000 a ton on it, how to make that work. So, kind of like that example, Marvin and Greg's pretty much taken over the operations of the farm at this point, and my dad is just kind of our backstop and our gut feel kind of guy here. He helps guide us and advise us still in our operations, but we all come together, and if we have a project that's coming up, or we need to make a tractor trade, we need to trade combines, we sit down and go through the why, the how. Then we look at our financials, figure out how we can do that, if we can do it now, if we need to wait 2 years, what we're going to do down the road to get to that point. We do a lot of work with our lender, with our accountant, with our attorney. We can't have all of those people on staff here because we can't afford them. So we have a lot of consultant type people that we call part of our team. So it takes all of us to get it done, to be able to make the big decisions that are necessary in the operations that we're running these days. Most every day I come into the office first thing. I have some great office support staff here that helps us. We couldn't do it without them. So of course I need to check in with them, see what's going on their list of things to do, any projects we might be working on. During the harvest months, when we have people coming into we have grain coming into our grain bins, that's one of my main jobs, is taking care of harvest logistics into the grain bins, marketing all of our crops, and logistics of shipping it back out. So not only in those months, not only am I checking in with the ladies in the office that help me, but I'm checking in with our operations people out at our grain bins, figuring out if we're going in these bins with this crop, and we got corn and rice coming in, and we got corn going out, and some of those days get pretty hairy. So that's the whole harvest fall. Then after that, I spend most of the months up until tax season is over, finishing out the past year financially with yields, taking care of crop insurance reporting, any kind of FSA type of reporting, communicating with our land partners that we lease land from, on what their yields look like, and getting their crop finished marketing. And then we start all over again. And we start all over again in about November, December, and you start preparing for the next crop, taking care of applying for our operating lines of credit, like any equipment trades or anything we might need to do for the next year, all the while We're cleaning soybeans, shipping soybeans to Japan, shipping rice out for market. You know, there's a lot going on. So really my busiest time is from August until about April, which sounds funny, being a farmer, because I'm not on a tractor anymore. So I'm not out in the field in the summertime. Then we slow down in the office a little bit in the summertime. We're just kind of keeping up with you know, field records and applications, making sure that we are supporting the field operations staff in the, you know, as they're getting the crop in and watered and beginning to get it harvested.